All right, let's get right to it. While the retail herd is absolutely panicking over phishing scares and these so-called treasury dumps, the smart money, what we call the composite operator, is running a textbook campaign of accumulation. And today, we're decoding their entire playbook for Cardano.
So what we're seeing in the market is this classic split, right? On one side, you have pure emotion, you have reactive trading, and on the other, you've got a calculated strategic plan. This whole thing is playing out right now, in real time with ADA, which is sitting at a massive inflection point. You see, the amateur sees chaos, but the professional sees a golden opportunity. And this brings us to the big question, doesn't it? There's this massive event on the calendar, and it has the market completely torn. Is this the thing that's going to send the price crashing down? Or is it a very sophisticated trap designed to shake you out right before the real move happens? We're going to answer that right here. Okay, let's talk numbers. The scale of this event is just enormous, 70 million ADA. Now, the story you're hearing out there is simple. A huge supply shock is coming, and you got to sell before the market gets flooded. But as you're about to see, that is not even close to the whole story. Now, let's look at the actual evidence on-chain. While everyone's running scared, we're seeing a 31% spike in trading volume. Come on, that's not just random noise. That is the literal footprint of a giant. A major player is making their move, and let me tell you, they are not selling.
So, to really get what's happening here, you need the secret map. You need to understand Wyckoff accumulation. Look, this isn't about guessing or reading tea leaves. It's a method that's been around for a century for diagnosing the market cycle and tracking exactly what the big, sophisticated players are doing.
And who uses this map? The Composite Operator. Now, this isn't one person. Think of it more like the collective mind of institutional funds, of whales, of major market makers. They act together, creating these planned campaigns with very distinct phases, all designed to do one thing: transfer assets from the uninformed to them. And this right here, this is their playbook. It starts with a selling climax, where they just scoop up assets from sellers who are in a full-blown panic. Then you get the rally and the test, which basically sets the trading range. But the most critical phase, and this is where we are right now, is the spring. This is a deliberate, calculated move below support. It's designed to crack retail confidence and hunt for stop-loss orders. It is pure, unadulterated psychological warfare, and it sets the stage for the final phase, the markup. Here's a way to think about it. Imagine a high-pressure steam cleaner. The operator has to build up immense pressure before that price can just blast upwards, right? Well, the spring, made even worse by all this fear-mongering news about wallet phishing scares, it's like intentionally letting a little steam leak out. It's designed to make amateurs think the machine is broken, that it's about to fail, so they sell. But in reality, the operator is just clearing the nozzles before the real work begins. Okay, let's get tactical. We're moving from the theory to the actual execution. These are the specific, absolutely critical price levels you need to have on your radar for the next week. This is your operational map. So let's break these down. First up, you've got the ICE line at 40.55. This is your immediate resistance, where the whales are literally putting a cap on the price so they can buy more, but cheaper. Below that, the test at 39.54 is your key support. If the price holds there, that's your confirmation that the smart money has soaked up all the panic selling. And then finally, the breakout trigger is at 40 cents. A high volume push through that level is the signal that the markup phase has officially begun. Now, you might be asking, why is the smart money so confident about this? Well, it's not just the Wyckoff structure. It's this beautiful convergence of powerful technical signals. You've got a massive falling wedge pattern that's about to break out. You've got a golden cross, a classic bullish signal if there ever was one, and, maybe most importantly, you have a giant pool of trapped short sellers. And those short sellers, my friends, they are the fuel for this rocket. You can literally see these massive liquidation pools sitting right above that breakout trigger. The second the price hits 42 cents, all those people who bet against ADA are going to be forced to buy back their positions just to cover their losses. And that creates a cascade of forced buying, which can catapult the price higher with very little effort from the operator.
Okay, this is it, the grand reveal. It is time to solve the mystery we started with, and finally decode what this 70 million ADA withdrawal really truly means.
So here's the narrative war being fought. Retail sees a dump, a supply shock, a reason to panic sell. But the smart money, they see the reality. This is capital expenditure, CapEx. It's a strategic investment into the future of the ecosystem, not some speculative sell-off.
And, this is crucial, it's being handled in a way specifically to minimize any impact on the market.
So where is the ADA actually going? It's funding critical infrastructure, things like USDC stablecoin integration and institutional-grade custody with Fireblocks. It is not being dumped on Binance. Big moves like this are handled through over-the-counter desks, which means they never even show up on the public order books. On top of that, it's not even being released all at once. It's being vested and released slowly as different project milestones are hit.
So, let's put it all together. What is the final verdict from the operator's perspective? What's the one thing you absolutely need to take away from all of this?
The so-called dump is a paper tiger. It's a ghost story. It's a narrative that's been weaponized by the Composite Operator, and it's designed for one specific purpose: to generate fear and shake you out of your position at the worst possible time, which is right before the markup phase begins. They know this, and now you do too.
So, there you have it. You have the playbook, you've seen the map, you understand the psychology, and you know the key levels to watch. The only question left is, whose side are you on? Are you going to trade with the panicked herd, or are you going to trade with the operator?